I am Mr. the Fanboy, the most reckless force in all of YouTube today. Tonight's episode of TNA Impact was awesome. The first match of the night was a top contenders match between Kurt Angle and AJ Styles. Pretty solid opener here, but nowhere near as good as the past between these two. Kurt Angle wins past matches between these two. Kurt Angle wins with the ankle lock and AJ Styles taps. So Kurt Angle moves up the rankings. The next match of the night was between Angelina Love and versus Madison Rayne for the Knockouts Championship. This was a okay match, not as good as the match they had at Victory Road, but a solid TV match. Angelina Love wins the Knockouts Championship with a combination of distractions from Velvet Sky and the Biker Lady. The next match of the night is a triple threat match between Ken Anderson, D'Angelo, Hope De Niro, and Matt Morgan. Pretty good match here. Hope and Anderson team up on Morgan for a while, then Morgan starts battling back. Then they start fighting each other. Morgan wins. Morgan pins the Pope after a mic check from Anderson. Yeah, the next match of the night, which in my opinion was one of the best matches of the night. That was Jeff Hardy versus Shannon Moore in an open challenge match. Shannon Moore accepted the challenge. This match was awesome. Moore and Hardy did some chain wrestling in the beginning, and then a lot of signature maneuvers and back and forth action. Jeff Hardy wins with the Swanton Bomb on Moore. Hardy and Moore embraced after the match, and the fans chanted Omega. The next match of the night, which I also think was the best match of the night, was the Motor City Machine Guns versus Beer Money in a 2 out of 3 falls match. This match was awesome. It had some good chain wrestling in the beginning and lots of back and forth action throughout all 3 falls. Beer Money picks up the win in the first fall after hitting their finisher. Then Beer Money attacked them after the fall, thus starting the second fall. The match continues with both teams going back and forth. Machine Guns hit their finisher to get the second fall and even up the score. Then the third fall starts. There's lots of back and forth action. The Machine Guns win the match by pinning Beer Money to end the series. Awesome series of matches between both of these teams. I hope the Machine Guns gets to wrestle tag teams like Suicide and Amazing Red, Generation Me, and Ink Inc. The main event was between RVD, and Abyss in a ladder match, or a Stairway to Janice match as it's called. This was a pretty good match with lots of hardcore spots, like when Rob Van Dam with a barbed wire table did the Van Daminator with a chair and a table. RVD wins the match with a 5-star frog splash. Then RVD celebrates for a while. Then Hulk Hogan comes out and he puts over ECW for the heart and introduces the ECW, brings back the ECW guys out. He puts over the ECW guys for the contributions they made to pro wrestling, and then he left as the ECW originals to celebrate it in the ring. The best part happened. The lights went out and AJ Styles, Kazarian, Doug Williams, Beer Money, and Matt Morgan attacked the ECW originals and chased Dixie Carter backstage. Then Abyss and RVD brawled for a bit backstage, and Abyss bloodied him up off camera. Then AJ Styles, Kazarian, Doug Williams just kept on beating up the originals, proclaiming that this is their house and that the ECW guys shouldn't be there. Like I said, this was an awesome episode of TNA Impact. I cannot wait for next week's show. Alright, this review's over.
like to